right, Jesse Rowe, where are we headed to now?
We're gonna go over here to the sand dunes over here, what we used to call the big sand dunes when we was kids. We used to come over the railroad tracks from Mama's house, play on them hills. That's when they was about 3 football lengths long. But we're going to the sand dunes. They ride motorcycles over there and all that, always losing change out of their pockets. And then many years ago, somebody probably rode a horse across there and lost some change out of the pocket. But we're going over there to just hunt some treasure. Hopefully we get lucky. Got me and Junior and Wayne, with all 3 of us hunting. Maybe we'll get lucky and find something over here. Can't find it if you ain't looking.
Dig, 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 digging around. Dig, 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 digging the ground. I got my spade, I got my hoe, I got my rake, and I'm ready to go. I dig in the dirt. Shovel, shovel, shovel.
Yeah, if you ask me, I think the sand dunes should have been a protected site here in Albany. It's kind of a waste that they let something that was millions of years old be destroyed like they did, all for, I guess they use this sand for construction jobs.
But you ain't no telling what's up on these dunes. Let's see what we got here. A bear trap. Look at, what is it? Wayne, what do you think this is?
That's a pipe holder.
Huh?
That's where you put your pipe through there, through the bottom part right here.
Yeah.
And this hangs right there. It's just to suspend the pipe with.
Well, it look good hanging on Jerry's smokehouse wall, won't it, Junior? Hang out on your smokehouse wall.
Yeah.
Like I say, you never know what you're gonna find on these dunes over here. There used to be old, somebody said there used to be old trading post up on that main hill where we're going now. But all along here, you don't know what you're gonna find around here. So we're gonna hunt all over these dunes. Maybe we'll get lucky and find something. I'm hoping. That's it so far. That's just too loud. It's got to be a beer can. Well, yeah, it is. Look. Bud Light, I ain't never tried one of those before. But
Yeah, one of them Bud Limes.
somebody come up here to collect cans and do pretty good. If you're a can collector, come up here on these dunes, you get all the cans you want.
As you can see, as I was scanning across the ground there, it was a short tone, which led me to believe it wasn't going to be another beer can. It wasn't real loud or a long tone. It was real short and precise to one little area, and sure enough, dug it up and it was a small nail. This time it was a rusty nail. Next time it could be an old coin or a piece of jewelry. So, like I said, you never know. That's why it's called treasure hunting, not finding. Wayne, what you been finding?
Mostly nails and tacks and just debris. It looks like from where a building used to be or something like that. I'm hitting on something right here. I'm suspecting it's probably another nail though. Yeah, that's another nail. It's an old case hardened nail, so it's taken just was from an old house that was up here.
We know there was a house here. You used to be able to see a chimney for a lot of years. So finding a bunch of nails, no real treasure as of yet. Dug all that up and finally found it, the culprit, another little nail. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Holy moly. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that. I think that's a 58 caliber musket, black powder rifle bullet, lead bullet head. I don't know, they call them a three ringer. It's got 3 grooves on it there. It could be also a 54 caliber. We're in the deep south, so that was a caliber that was popular with Georgia troops, or even probably a 5.77 caliber. It's just hard to say. There were hundreds, if not thousands, different calibers during that musket era. So yeah, right out of a black powder rifle. So who knows? This could have been shot out here by a Civil War reenactor 50 years ago, or maybe it was Uncle Jed one day shooting at some food. Could have been fired in anger or self-defense. Who knows? Has signs of impact, and I don't know if you can see this. The camera's not picking it up too good, but in the impact area are little grooves. Kind of looks like a cloth pattern in it. I mean, your imagination run wild with you out here. Had this bullet actually hit someone, went through a thick cotton or a wool woven jacket, something, and impressed this pattern in the bullet. Man, oh man, this is a find. I know you're probably just saying, hey, it's just a lead bullet head. No, this isn't just a lead bullet head. This is something to be finding out here in the middle of these sand dunes like I just did.
Dig in the ground. I'm feeling good in the ground. I got my spade, I got my hoe, I got my rake, and I'm ready to go. Digging around.
Hey, well, that's going to wrap it up here at the sand dunes. The sun's come out. It's getting hot. We're dripping sweat. Time to go cool off in the Flint River. Y'all don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, everybody. When I said we were going to go jump in the Flint River, I didn't mean literally. Right now, we're at Uncle Jesse's house. We're going to take a look at some of the treasures that he has found in the river and along its banks.
Well, this is some of the stuff I found on the river, on the Flint River down there. I like to go down there and do a lot of snorkeling. I don't dive. I just do snorkeling. I get in there where the water's pretty shallow at, get around a rock or something down there, and I fan. What you do is fan just like a fish fan in a bed. And I found that these tokens, some silver coins, some World War II medals, some clay marbles, jewelry, a few old rings, marbles. You got a lot of tokens there. Some of them say good for 5 cents, good for a bag of candy, Todd's grocery store. Some of them might say Warwick grocery store. Some of them say Texas on there. But I probably found, close to 2,000 tokens down there. I even found this one of my favorite coins here is actually it's ancient Greek coin. It's got a lady goddess on the front of it. Well, actually, that's the back of it. The front of it, you see 4 horses, a chariot, a Nike, looks like an angel coming down on there. The coin was given out to gladiators as prizes when they'd win something. Dates back 412 BC.
And you found that in the Flint River?
Yeah, I found that actually. I was up on the banks digging for some old bottles, and that come out of there. I thought it was old rusty washer. I almost threw it back in the river because when I was scratching, I was right there on the river. I was throwing stuff back behind me, old spark plugs and nuts and bolts and broke bottles and stuff. Because it was just round and different looking, I went ahead and just throwed it in the truck, rode around with it a little while, and finally cleaned it off. And you never know what you're going to find down there. And I got tokens over here, some rare tokens, say Grant and Turner. Grant and Turner good for $1. Grant and Turner tokens, them pretty rare. I got several of those. I got $1, 50 cent, 25 cent, and a dime. Them was all found in the river. Like I said, we just broke out a little bit of stuff, some of the artifacts. That was laying there where I dug up a lot of these tokens. That was laying there. Nice little blade and all.
The shark's teeth. You find a lot of shark's teeth down there.
Well, yeah, I found a few shark's teeth. I got them in a case in there, and I found this the other day. I'm not sure if it's a vertebrae, some kind of tooth, but just the uniform shape of it. And I found it down there where I did find a shark's tooth not far from it.
You find guns and weapons there too.
Yeah,
Tell us
found a
about
lot
that the old shotgun. You found a shotgun down
Yeah,
there.
found an old shotgun down there, found several old pistols down there, a bunch of knives, which most of the knives was rusted up, wasn't no good. And like I said, I got a lot of stuff put up. We just broke out just a little bit of it to show you the type of stuff you can find down there. And like I said, it can be a lot of fun. I see people down there with the children all the time, and you really don't want the children out there in that river. Let them stay up on the edge of it because it can be dangerous. It's, like I say, the Flint River is one of the prettiest rivers in the world, and been a lot of artifacts and a lot of stuff found on the river, but it also can be dangerous. So watch your children while they're down there because it could be tragic too.
Hey folks, that's going to wrap us up. Hope you enjoyed today's show, and I hope to see you right back here next weekend.